Hello, welcome back. Today I got a little upset because I was walking around the Badlion spawn just peacefully, innocently, and I came across this SG leaderboard, and specifically I saw a name up here, Icehawk, who's Masters with 900 points, and well, Icehawk's, you know, a dandy fine player. I just got a little worried that Masters just might be a little bit too easy. So no, but all love to Icehawk, but I did want to make an SG Elo series, and because it's one of my better kits at this point. It has been for a while at least, and I kind of wanted to just, you know, go through my thought process as I'm playing, kind of my strategies, like the nuances of this ladder, because it's interesting to me. I just fought this guy before I started recording. So, big ticket item is that you gotta be very careful with your supplies. I play very passively, right? I play passively in the sense that, like, I rarely, unless I'm feeling, you know, cocky, or I'm playing like someone really low rating that I'm confident I can beat, I try not to use any of my, I'll call them supplies, although that's kind of stretching it, but yeah, you know, my Gapple, arrows, flint and steel, I try not to use any of them before he does. I try to do a lot of sword, and let him waste his stuff. Like here, he didn't have any flint and steels. Like, at the very end there, I only knew I could stay in because he didn't have any flint and steels. I had already baited out his last two, which means it was good to go to stay all the way in. I gappled there. Although he had already used his gapple, I was pretty low health. It's a pretty tight map, and I kind of wanted to stay in. I think I just naturally am going to be a little more aggressive because I'm on video, which is a flaw and hopefully something I can work on. Here I'm trying to bait out his arrows. Doesn't look like he wants to shoot me. Alright. He's standing on glass down there. If I can get there, we can have an even fight with no flint and steel, and I believe I'll win that. Alright, so here, the reason I'm trying to move in so desperately is because I'm at 10 hearts, and by the way he's playing, running around, rotting me back, it looks to me like he's trying to regen, like he is at something other than 10 hearts. I went for that flint and steel, which I usually don't do. I'm going to have to gapple here just because I'm too low. You know, a lot of arrows, but I landed a couple, and I also have more. So right now, we both use the gapple. I use a flint and steel, but if I run around and regen to 12 hearts, then I am technically ahead. Actually, I think he has 2 flint and steel, so it's kind of up in the air. Okay, we're in trouble here. And this is one of the lessons that I'm going to want to teach. Yeah, well, I didn't quite get to do it there, unfortunately. That's actually one of the first losses all day that I've had. But so something important, you know, to keep in mind that I didn't do very well there is you want to make sure that you never die with anything. If you die, it's because you used all your arrows, your gapple, and both flint and steels. And you never die, unless, you know, it was a really even chicken fight, and, you know, you died and he had half a heart. You want to use all your shit, because, you know, of course, he's going to get a couple hits on me there. Like I said, I'm, like, a little more aggressive. It's worse for my sword, so I'm going to focus here. Try to get those hits back. There's the second flint and steel. You can tell he's going to flint and steel because he looks straight at the ground. Better players won't do that, but I'm pretty sure even I do that at this point. Like I said, like this is one of my best kits, but I'm far from flawless. So I'm going to have to gapple here. You see how he's like locking his bow in, so that I have to like. Nope, I'm gonna die again. Yikes! Well, this is a bad start, but I'm gonna try my darndest to return here. So, something also that you really want to try to focus on is recognize the guy's playstyle. Anything you can like, any information you can kind of obtain about his playstyle, whether he runs around when he's low to regen, which is something some people do, whether he you know, tries to go for flint and steels. Maybe he's bad at bow. Maybe he doesn't know. I don't know. He pre-gaps. You know. In this case, what I'm seeing is just specifically on his like bow game. He'll lock me in. He says, "Wait, I'm gonna do it." He's lagging, it looks like. Yeah, he did have some pretty delayed knockback there. Okay, so he's used... I have not used one supply here yet. Oh, ouch. That was pretty dirty. So here's some high ground. You would... It's a little bit counterintuitive, but... Alright, I'm getting butt fucked. I'm talking too much, so... Let's try to come back here. That's pretty good. Couple good hits. There's his gapple. I backed off there because I didn't want to get flint and steel. It's right there. Jeez. That was actually nothing but luck. So, like, if I had gotten in that flint and steel, I would have just run around. Luckily, I did not have to. Yeah, flint and steel is absolutely 100% game-changing. You have never, you know, a game is never over, never won, I guess, until the other guy's flint and steels are both gone. It can absolutely just turn around the match. I don't know exactly how many hearts it does, but the fact that you can't really move as well does mean that like you can't you know dodge arrows. You can't run away if you're low and he's like charging you. Okay, so he's joined against another person. Yeah, so right, like alright, now we're playing Fullers. There's a gold 4, so he's far lower than this Shrines guy. But actually I think this will help me like talk about some of the other stuff. Oh, okay. Give this guy a screenshot because I'm a great person. Great guy, really. Really am. Just a sweetheart. So inevitably you'll get a lot of playing like this, like, and you'll have to do it yourself, like a lot of the like rod spam and like just fucking around at the start, like this, like baiting out shit. So he's down a flint and steel and an arrow. It's only 8 arrows, so it's pretty easy to like count them. I don't always do it. I kind of at this point have a feel for it. I'm gonna gapple here because I'm confident against this guy. He seems to like overuse his supplies, if you will. I'm not too worried. He's gold 4. That might be a mistake. Whoa! Shoot! I did not expect that at all. I might lose. Oh, that was really unbelievably lucky. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I hadn't shot him there, I would have just burned to death. He wouldn't even have had to hit me. But, okay. So, yeah. I think actually it was a good thing that I gappled there. I did get hit while I was gappling, but, the 4 hearts is unbelievable. Yep. The gapple and the flint and steel. Generally, I don't want to gapple until he's already used his flint and steels. Every guy in Minecraft. The flint and steel, you can... I kind of think of it almost as a counter to the gapple. That's silly to think about it that way because if you can ever get a flint and steel on someone, you want to take it whether he has a gapple or not. But if you're low and you got flint and steel and you have a gapple, it's much different than, you know, if you don't. So, 2, 3. I'm a genius. So, just here we're baiting shots out. Nice flint and steel. Nod there a little bit. Okay, so, nope. So he got the hit there. It's just poorly played. I thought I was gonna bait his jump there. I'm back up to 10. It doesn't really matter. There's a flint and steel. It doesn't matter very much unless he, you know, uses it very well, which he seems to actually be doing. I don't go for flint and steels at the start of the match because the fire, you can fight through it. You know, he's not low enough for it to really, really matter. Ouch. Wow. Okay, he seems to actually be very like good at rod. I'm gappling here. There's his arrow. I'm pretty sure. Well, he's certainly lower than me on arrows. A little bit of lag there, but cleaned up nicely. Now, I went for high ground there because, so, like I said, it's a little bit counterintuitive to what you might do in normal sword. Although I know at this point, normal sword almost always has a rod anyway. But just that slight high ground advantage it makes for very easy rod hits. You know, it's very easy to hit your rod and like combo from there. You get that nice crit. I am not doing too well in this sword fight. He's going for shots. Okay, so see, he's doing the same thing with the bow lock, where like he's forcing me to like dance. He's using all his arrows, but he's forced my gapple out. He's got one arrow left. I don't want to shoot him before the gapple because it'll heal away. He's almost at 10, if not at 10, so I'm just gonna regen. So, here's a big ticket item, if you will. If one player is at 10 hearts and the other one is, well, not, there's another flint and steel. Jesus Christ. He is not gappled yet, so, but he also does not have any arrows, and I have 8. Okay, that's both flint and steels. If that hit me, I would have lost. There's his gapple, though. He's pretty low. Alright, so I'm just gonna put some shots in. It's not too easy to shoot someone that's, like, consciously dodging, but, it's nice to, you know, be good at bow. So, he doesn't have any arrows. He's dead. Whew, cutting it real close with this shrines guy. As much. Oh, that's the wrong kid. Please leave. Alright. I'll just do this and then cut out the fight. Alright, that was quick. Anyway, I want to talk about that 10 hearts thing. If one player is at 10 hearts and the other one is, you know, any lower, even if it's, you know, 9 hearts, but all the way down, of course, to like 2, then it is, of course, the advantage of the lower player to not fight. Because he's regenning, while the 10 heart player is not. Now, if you're at 10 hearts, or even at 9 hearts, and the other guy's lower than you, then you also have to recognize this. So, what I like to do, let's check this Nuko guy's stats. Nothing. That's worrying. It's a little bit laggy. But now this is one that I haven't figured out yet myself, is how to fight people from, you know, South America with a thing like this. It is, you just kind of have to raw trick them harder, I guess. Ooh, that's not right. There, that works. So you want to keep this in mind. If you're ever 10 hearts or 9 hearts, and the guy's kind of running from you, you know, he's trying to regen, you're, in essence, losing that engagement that is not happening. He's getting hearts back while you are not. And even if, you know, you're just trading hits, you don't have to get a combo, of course. If you're above on hearts, and you can just trade hits 1 for 1, any hits at all, just so that you're regenning as well, you know, and the lower he gets, you know, the more pressure you have on him, etc. So, lol monster, I'm predicting a flint and steel is near in my future. There we go. Don't want to see the second one come out. There it is. Alright, so now that he doesn't have either, I can go in much more aggressively on him, which I will not do here, because it's better safe than sorry. I'm almost positive I won that sword engagement, but it's always nice to know. Like I said, I played very passively. If I played a really good player here, you'd see me playing like a total, like an absolute cunt. Just running away, just doing everything I can to not fight, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the point. Because you kind of have to at a point, you know, when you get comboed, when you get flint and steeled and you're like lower than the other guy, it's very often just the best play to like back up. And you've seen that a little bit in here, but I'm just kind of exemplifying that play style a little bit just because I want to really elaborate on it just so you can understand it. Now, I've gotten hit by 3 out of 4 arrows. Now this is not good. He's used 5 now. 6. 7. Ouch. You don't really want to block like I did there. I just started doing it because it seems I'm not good enough at strafing. Okay, he seems to have a little bit of a delayed knockback. He used a bad flint and steel there. With 7 hearts, 8 hearts, I can fight him here. It's a little bit of a confident move, but it looks like it worked out okay. He's going to try to gapple. He does not have any arrows or flint and steel, so I can literally just totally go completely aggressive. You don't really want to let him gapple. You want to do your best to not give him that chance. It's all about kind of learning when to be passive and when to be aggressive. And I think that's something I know a vast majority of players, even players that watch my videos, and I fucking hate Build UHC, but I think still a vast majority of my viewers are like mainly Build UHC players, just because it's just so much more popular than any other kit. And I think that one teaches you quite well, you know, when to be aggressive and when to be passive. Now he just wasted an arrow. How we doing, this little monster? How we playing? I am being a little more aggressive than I think is the best playstyle, but in part that's just because I don't want this fight to go very long, because he's a silver 2. Alright, so I won that engagement, no question. But again, a flint and steel could turn the whole game around. There's 1. There's his gapple. I want to bait him to chase me, so I can not do that. Alright. Thought that was going to bait out. I actually could have gotten a hit there. Like, maybe wasn't paying enough attention. Too aggressive. Really, actually just terribly played. He's already used his gapple, whereas I have, of course, not. There's a second flint and steel, so that's fine. You see, when he blocks there, I don't really want to shoot that. Does less damage. It still does good damage, don't get me wrong. But, you kind of want to, like, when someone blocks like that, when he gets close enough, what I try to do, it's tricky, I think. It's more of, like, a nuanced tactic that you kind of have to really understand the ladder to get, but he'll like be blocking towards you every shot. You'll kind of see that pattern, and what I like to do is when he gets close enough, I go in for a hit. That'll stop him from blocking and also, you know, get me an extra hit, so that next time I pull back my bow, he'll either not block at all and think, you know, now we're sword fighting, or he'll or he will block, and I'll kind of try to, you know, repeat the cycle. But like I said, it's not necessarily complicated, but real touch and feel. It's hard to teach, I guess. That's a timing you just kind of have to understand. I don't remember when I started this. Let me check real quick, because I'm not getting queued with anybody. 19 minutes ago. Okay. So, how's it going? Good. Ooh, Mailer. You're in the video, my guy. Damn. Alright, so there's glass here. If you don't know, you can't flint and steel on glass, ice, glowstone. It's just a useful tip. Just something you should know as a player, as a Minecraft player. Just a good tip. Like, he's looking for a flint and steel. You see how he looked down? Now I'm off the glass. He's absolutely gonna try it, but see how he took me off the glass because he just desperately wanted to flint and steel. I don't really want to do that, and he's staying too far away for me to like bait out. Never mind. Okay. Ouch. I don't think that was a good flint and steel. Alright, well, his second one's gone, so I'll take it. When do I flint and steel? Good question, audience. When do I flint and steel? When do I shoot? Usually when they're low. When they're in a corner, when I think that I can kill them with it. Sometimes when I'm done gappling, that's sometimes a good one. Not always. Against really good players, they understand that cycle. They understand that they kind of, you know, back up and rod trick you when you try to do it. Plus, you just wasted a flint and steel. But and I think you will or have already seen me do that kind of when someone's gappling. Kind of just like in Build UHC when someone's, you know, healing and you're running up at them, trying to get some hits in, and they lava you right out of it, and you know, then they rod you, try to rod trick you. They'll do the same thing in with the flint and steel in this ladder, and sometimes it works. Maybe it's because, you know, players in here aren't as good as in Build UHC, of course, because I'm playing a lot of silvers and stuff, but it seems to be a pretty common tactic, and sometimes it works, you know. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I don't want to be fighting him there because he takes a knockback because on the wall he's used an arrow. Now 2 arrows and a gapple, in fact. I'm going to try to take off his absorption. Right, he seems to just like to use his arrows. Some people will, when you see that that you're baiting out their arrows, they'll stop shooting, right? Of course. And what you want to do is put 1 or maybe 2 shots into them, or move up, and then they'll start shooting again. I'm gonna want to gapple here, maybe after 1 more hit. See, don't get too aggressive. Better safe than sorry. Like I said, he doesn't have a gap. He doesn't have any flint and steels. He's lower than you on arrows. There's no reason to like rush it per se, unless you're recording a video. So that worked well. My keyboard's like sliding over, and my mouse pad. Jeez. I want to play some high. I want to play that Strikes guy or whatever his name was again, but I don't think very many people like play this ladder really, unfortunately, because I really would love to catch up the Ice Hawk. The reason I was surprised seeing Ice Hawk's name on the top of the SG leaderboard is because, yeah, just because, like, not at all that I don't think he's a good player. I maybe didn't expect him to, you know, be masters, but that's only because I have played him at my own rank, and, you know, while I took a hiatus, one of my many he seemed to have grinded up to masters, and I don't like that. Yeah, I think if he can do it, I think I can do it. So yeah. It'll take a lot longer than I can do in this one video, and especially if nobody queues ranked SG. But I really do enjoy this ladder. It's one of my best ladders at the moment. So Blastjack, he's one of the Badlion clan players. He's pretty good at SG, so hopefully I win. Hopefully I can win. Hello, hello. Good luck. Have fun. Except for the good luck. Medium luck. I'll need all the luck I can get. Alright, so we're just standing around trying to bait out a crit. So, right there, what I did... Okay, so I'm on 10 hearts and he's not. So, I'm aggressive, but he knows... Oh, shoot. Alright, this is just very poorly played. I've already wasted a flint and steel. We're both at 10 hearts. Yikes. Nope, no, no. No, thank you. So he's trying to bow now. He's not going to let me bait out his arrows. I'm going to have to gapple. I'm going to die. Okay. That was lucky. It was a lucky shot as well. Probably shouldn't have taken that, but worked out. So he's used the gapple now as well. I want to take off his absorption before I fight him. It's always a good thing to do. Doesn't seem to, like, want to bow. He's saving his arrows for the kill shots, and that is something I very much understand. So he's burned, actually, my absorption off. And a lot of my other hearts. Jesus, he's landing another flint and steel. It looks like I'm in trouble. Yeah, it's too bad. I think I could have beaten him if I wasn't recording, but... that's how it works. It's alright. Kinda want to queue him again, honestly. It's actually like, it's plus 13, plus 13, plus 13, minus 214. 17 games against like silvers and stuff to like counteract, I guess, a drain from someone that low. That would take away 214 from you. I think that's right. 214 divided by 13. Sounds like 17, around there. But I am looking for a match still. Coming close to 30 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna take this next match. He just ranked up, actually. Right? No, he didn't. So, I'm gonna take this last fight against Jack. And we're on glass here, and then we're gonna end the video. Ouch. That was just well played. Got some lucky hits in there to counter, but he, of course, got crits off. Wow, he's running quite a bit. Got a good crit in there. He's gonna run now because higher on health. There's a flint and steel. Yep. I'm gonna be on 10 hearts now, so like I said, there's the regen trap. That's fine. We traded the hit, at least one. He rods a lot. So something actually you can do is people can't do the infinite raw glitch on this server. They fixed that a while ago. So he does not have any flint and steel, so this is very good because that's actually how he killed me last game. You know, you get flint and steel twice and you don't lose. You're either a legend or you're playing an idiot. So what the fuck, dude? Oh, that's a terrible way to end it. Lost 2 hearts from that last shot. It's really too bad. Oh, good. They were sniping me. Yikes! Alright, well, I think I'm going to end that one off there and go grind it all back. But, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the tips. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.